Since 1974, when he first became congressman, I think Tom had this leadership capability. We've been able to elect good Democratic candidates, and when they are the right candidate and can cross over and draw on independents and Republicans, they win, and Tom has that ability.
In the 1974 campaign, Tom started doing work days, and it gave him a chance to work a full 8-hour day in various settings where he could listen to constituents, and he did work days as varied as working at the VA, bagging groceries, working in a grain elevator, pumping gas.
He's always been a hard worker, and that's why he's overcome some close races. He is an incredible campaigner, and he never gives up. And that stamina makes him a good U.S. Senator.
Tom Harkin taught me the biggest lesson I think I've ever had in politics. In 1984, when he was running for the United States Senate, Tom was in a very tough race. It was also a presidential year, and there were 5, I think at least, presidential candidates in the race. And we as campaign staff told the world that Tom Harkin was going to stay out of it, and he was focused on his race and what he could do for Iowans. And then one day in the middle of the campaign, he sat us all down and said, "There's nothing more important in politics and in life than loyalty. And today I'm going to endorse Walter Mondale for president because he was there for me, and I'm going to be there for him."
He's terrific to work for because he believes in dealing with people directly. He doesn't believe in a lot of hierarchy, so whether you're a field staffer, whether you're a caseworker, whether you're the legislative director, the chief of staff, the campaign manager, he likes to deal with you directly.
Everyone has a story where they're at a computer and maybe with headphones on or something, all of a sudden you get a tap on the shoulder and you look back and it's Tom Harkin. And he's just there to say, "Hey, how's it going?"
I volunteered and helped with the 1991 steak fry, which in those days all the steak fries were in Madison County, and to that date, that was the largest steak fry that Tom had ever had.
Old George Bush, he'll tell you to climb the ladder of success, and so do I. Nothing wrong with that. But here's the difference. Here is the essential difference between George Herbert Walker Bush and Tom Harkin. He'll tell you, climb the ladder of success, make money, and then when you get to the top, pull the ladder up behind you. But I say to you, you ought to climb the ladder of success. Go up that ramp of success in America. Make money, there's nothing wrong with that. But I want to make sure that our free government ensures that when you get to the top, you leave the ladder down there for others to climb too.
He won with his smallest margin in 1996. It was an interesting race because Jim Ross Lightfoot got in the race very late, right before the filing deadline, had a crowded primary, emerged in June as the nominee, didn't have much money, didn't raise much money.
He's my brother.
One of the toughest questions I ever got from Tom Harkin, and I got it more than once, as he was walking on stage to give a speech, he would turn around and say, tell me a joke. Tell me something funny. Now." That's hard to come up with sometimes.
And I was in charge of putting together the record on his opponent. And so as I was starting the briefing, Tom interrupted me about 5 minutes through and said, "Well, where did he go to high school?" And I said, "Well," and I told him where he went to high school. And then I went on with the briefing. He said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa. What sports did he play?" So I said, "Wrestling." And I said, so anyway, back to his record. He said, no, hold on. Did he letter?" And I said, "Yeah, he did letter." And he said, "All 4 years?" And at that point I said, "Oh my God, I don't know what's going on here." And I didn't know the answer. And of course, Jeff Link and Jody Winterhoff are in the background laughing at me because Tom is playing his favorite game, which is Stump the Staffer.
If you want to go backwards, you put your car in R. If you want to go forwards, you put your car in D. And Tom has used that over and over. He may have been the inventor of that particular line.
Tom is the father of the modern Democratic Party. And really, you look at politically building probably one of the largest grassroots organizations in the entire country when it comes to the Democratic Party.
Tom's formula for success is pretty simple. He is deeply rooted in the state of Iowa. He has never forgotten that. That's number one. Number two, he just works hard. He travels the state relentlessly. He goes to meetings, he makes the phone calls, he remembers people. He works very, very hard in representing the state of Iowa, and that helps in his elections. And number three, he has a style which, you know, we always talk about the Harkin rule, which is always attack and never defend. And that's how he ran some very, very tough races, and I think that's why he was successful.
Tom Harkin is a fighter. I mean, I just don't have a better word. Tommy O Harkin, the fighter, Tommy Harkin, you know. I think we always know that he is never going to lay down and just let anybody slam him. And I think it's resilience. Tom has this sort of self-sufficiency, resilience about him, and he reads people well.